Hi, so it's been a little while and I thought it would be a good evening to give you a bit of an update as to where we are with everything. Wow, what a week it's been. So Dancing in the Wings went on stage at Theatre Clwyd last week in Mould, and I'm still a little bit like a rabbit in headlights. The cast did such an incredible job, and I can't thank them enough. The cast, Chris Dukes, the director, Leighton Williams, her assistant, the whole team were just phenomenal. And it's just blown me away, really. And I think the biggest thing for me is the fact that, all the incredible comments and feedback that I've had is just it's a hard thing when you write a play and you put it on stage, and it's hard enough writing a fictional play and putting it on stage and not knowing how people are going to feel about it. But to put your own story out there, for something which is so important in terms of, raising awareness of baby loss, you just I don't know. I've been on tenterhooks for so long because obviously it's my story, it's our story, and it's to try and help so many other parents. But yeah, I mean, I've put out the press release today with so much of the feedback is just amazing, just amazing. And I can't thank you guys enough for the support that you've given me with fundraising, because without that, we wouldn't have got it to this stage. To the cast and the team who've just done such an amazing job, and to everybody who went to see it and gave support to raising awareness for baby loss. Neville, I mean, I can't believe it, but Neville came to see it on the Friday night and sat with me throughout and was so lovely. And he's just supported this play right from the start. And then we had the lovely AM, Hannah Blythen, and she was there on the Friday night the same evening as Neville. And just the feedback from the audience, from her, from Neville has just been amazing. So thank you so much. But obviously it doesn't end there, because we have the show going on in Chester at Chester Forum Theatre, which is running on the 20th and the 21st of March. And we still desperately need to sell tickets for that. So I am asking for a little more help just to keep retweeting, keep pushing so that we can get the tickets sold. Donations from the ticket sales are going to the amazing Hope House, who supported me, and also SANS UK, who do so much to support so many parents who've gone through what we have. So if you don't mind just retweeting, and I'm sorry my cat has now just come in and is very friendly. I guess there was another question I wanted to answer as well. And I've been asked by so many people, how did you cope with it? How did you cope? Because I had to sit through every night with this. I didn't have to, I chose to. It was hard. I can't put it in any other way. It was incredibly difficult because every time it's like going through the same journey all over again. And because the cast was so incredible with what they did, it was very, very powerful. But yeah, it made me cry a lot every night. It was tough, it was hard, but the only way I can look at it is that, if by putting our story out there, we can just raise understanding, awareness and support, particularly through the healthcare professionals. We had so many midwives come and see the production. I was over the moon, and the feedback I had from it, and a lady called Karen Roberts from Betsy Cadwallader Health Board who came along, and her words on Twitter about the fact that this will make things better. This will change the way they look at it, and exactly the same as so many midwives said to me after the performances. And that's what I want, you know. I want to raise understanding of the whole journey of baby loss so that we can get more support and more effective support for parents like us, so that it doesn't take, you know, so much effort for people to try and find the right support. As I've said before, it took me nearly 3 years to get the right support. And I think just by having an increased understanding, and we are just one story, we are just one set of parents who've been through this, and everybody's story is different. But what I do find talking to so many parents is that there are also so many similarities in how people feel. And so if by putting our story out there, it will help to increase the level of the right support, then that has to be a good thing. So I guess I have to a degree, put my feelings to one side and just think, you know what, this is something that me and my beautiful daughter Sam can do with the support of her dad, who has been amazing. You can see the flowers that I got presented on stage, which are from Sam and from her dad. And, you know, my family came along and said they were proud of me. And do you know what? All these things mean so much, but what they mean more than anything, it isn't about me and it isn't about Sam's dad. It's about trying to support all the parents out there. So if you can keep retweeting, I would really, really appreciate it. Let's sell these tickets for Chester, and see if we can just raise understanding with more people out there. I would love to see lots of midwives from Chester, lots of staff from gynecology, obstetrics, coming to see this production, just so they have that understanding of the whole story and how it feels and what it's like. So once again, a massive, massive thank you. And I guess the other thing that I have to say, and I can say it now because I've made the announcement, is that I've been trying to make a decision over the last few months as to what I do going forward. And I've come to a really, it's in some ways a difficult decision, but I've struggled quite a lot being in Aberdeen, and practically it's been really hard, but also I'm so keen to raise more support and carry on with the projects that I have planned that I've made the decision to go home to North Wales. So I've made the decision to stop this particular PhD and to go home, and I have a huge amount of support now to look at the other projects that I want to get on with, that I will let you know about as they start to come, as they start to unfold. But for now, all I've got to do is try and do what we can to sell the tickets for Dancing in the Wings at the Chester Forum Theatre on the 20th and 21st of March. 21st of March is the night before Mother's Day, and that was deliberate. Because I think it's such a difficult day for mums. I wish Father's Day could have been the same day, because I know how difficult it is for fathers too. So thank you, a huge thank you. I'm sorry I look so scruffy. I've just come in from work. The cat is determined he's going to get into the film. So that's Sammy Cat in the background. So huge thank you. Please, if you don't mind, over the next week or two, keep retweeting, and let's see if we can sell out Chester. Thank you. See you soon.